Good day, folks. Good day. I'm making this video right now as a kind of a War Thunder dogfight analysis. This is the game in particular here. Actually, this is spoilers. Don't look at any of this stuff right here. Okay, don't look at it. In fact, I'm just going to blur it out, or I'll do something to the screen to make sure that you can't see that right there. I don't want you looking at that kind of stuff, okay? I recorded this one time over already, and after 14 minutes of recording the audio, I realized I wasn't even screen recording, which was just a sad moment. It was sad, but we're not going to make that mistake this time. We're very clearly recording this here now. I'm making this video for a friend of mine, right? He's a friend that likes to watch me play War Thunder, and I don't know. Ooh, that was good. God damn. Loud as hell, bro. Can you hear that one more time? Golly. Sounds like some RC car stuff. Fun stuff. But, yes, my friend, his name is Cody. Or that's not his real name, but, you know, that's what you call somebody that I don't know, likes to watch other people play War Thunder. But this video is for him, okay? But I'm gonna upload this anyway. Why not? Okay? I like analyzing. I like this game War Thunder. All right. I'm getting my thoughts are kind of scrambled up right now. They're like scrambled eggs. But I like this game War Thunder here, and I like this plane in particular. This is what I'm in, the 109, the G2 Tropical. I think that means tropical at the end there. It probably definitely doesn't, because that doesn't make any goddamn sense. But it says TROP, which is half of the word tropical, so it's going to stand for tropical. So this is the beginning of the match. If you're not aware, if you don't play War Thunder, at the beginning, what you want to do is get as much altitude as possible as a fighter, and that's what I'm doing here, right? And there's not really much going on for the first maybe 5 or 10 minutes of the game, depending on the map size. And this map is pretty big. Yeah, it's actually only been two minutes, and we've already got enemy engagement. So I'm lying to you right now. So I'm climbing, right? We paused the video. All is quiet on the Western Front. And I like to be in this position here. This position that I'm in, where there's a lot of things going on right now. There's a lot of enemies down here. All the red that you see are all different. They're real players, right? They're real enemies. And I've tried to get up high and far from the combat and assess the state of things. And I like to decide on what I want to do in particular, because most people are not paying attention to me at this point, right? They're all flying into the middle of the map here. They're looking at our boys down here, which I can't read his name, and I don't. Does that say I-22 or L-22? It's probably I, because we're going with capitals and all the plane names. It's an I-22. Never heard of it. What does it look like? Let's find out. Or is it really J? It is J. Damn. Here he is. Wow, look at that. Beautiful plane. Beautiful. It's about to get absolutely gang raped, which I know is that's quite a vulgar thing to say, but there's just no other way to describe what is about to happen to these two guys down here. And I'm up here. Where am I at? I'm up there. I'm not quite as high as him, but I'm here. I'm safe. And I have altitude. Altitude is your best friend in War Thunder. Let's see if they get this guy. Oh, they got him. Great job, guys. Very good. Altitude is your best friend. That's why I'm so high up right now. So, oh, man, okay. Well, we kind of missed something, but we'll get to it. So I'm going to play this a little bit slower, and you're going to see something here. I'm flying, right? And I'm looking at all these numbers, all these kilometers. It tells me how far everybody is. And I can see all these change, in real time, right? And I can get an assessment of the directions of the planes that I'm looking at, right? If somebody's coming towards me, if they're moving alongside me, if they're moving away from me. And I noticed that there's one plane in particular this LA7 right here is coming at me full freaking speed, right? And I notice him, but I'm still trying to gain some altitude. You know, I still got quite a bit of speed there, so I'm trying to gain some altitude on this guy. But he's closing the gap at a ridiculous rate, right? This is the guy right here. And you can see it, man. He's hungry, dude. This dude is hungry. Look at that. Look at that. See that? See his slight movement, his slight turn towards me? He really wanted to kill me, right? So I realized this, and I'm like, hey, I'm not standing for this. I'm going to go towards this guy, right? Now, most players in War Thunder, what they do is they orient their planes toward themselves, towards each other, I'm sorry, and they open their guns up on each other, because that's probably the easiest way to get a kill, but it's the most hazardous, the most I hate to say unskillful, it sounds a little bit pretentious, but we're going to say it's unskillful because, you know, that's what the fuck it is, okay? That's what it is. And I'm not into that. I used to be into that long ago when I didn't know much, but lately I've been trying out new ways to fly, you know, new ways to get behind people, you know, new ways to take advantage of you know, things that this plane, this 109 offers me, right? And she's nice and beautiful. This is a nice camo right here too. I really like it. It's like a jungle camo or something. But we engage each other, right? So we're gonna set this to normal speed again. I turn towards this guy. We're facing each other now. We're not particularly facing each other now. I have a shot on him, right? But I messed this up. I could have taken a shot, but I'm trying to learn some new controls, and I kind of messed up. I'm gonna slow this down here a little bit because I sped it up too much. And you can kind of see my elevator right here kind of pan upward. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Yeah, there it is right there. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what I was thinking? This match took place 30 minutes ago, and I don't remember. But he stops pointing his plane at me. Right? He's not trying to head on me. I'm not trying to head on him. Right? He's trying to get me to dive down on him and to turn. Because he knows that his plane, being a Russian plane, and all Russian planes are just so damn good at turn fighting, it's ridiculous. But I'm not going to oblige him, right? I'm going to go my merry way, and I'm going to forget about this guy, and I'm going to get more altitude. I'm going to do that in a second. Go fly up now. Go. There you go. Bam. See that? I go back to flying up, you know, and that was an engagement. Oh, look at that. You see this indicator? The vehicle is on fire! Damn! Who killed this guy? There's no planes around him. Oh my goodness, the bomber got him? Wow. I guess I'm not that surprised. Good on you, bomber. But yeah, we break off, right? You know, we just pass each other, but there was something there, right? There was something there. He's a little bit cunning now. And I'm taking notes. At the whole time I'm flying through, I'm taking notes on everybody. Their positions, how they're playing, if they're trying to head on me, you know, the certain patterns, if we're in a dogfight. And I'm like, okay, he knows that he can't beat me in a head-on. Or he probably could, who knows, right? But he's not going to risk it because he knows he can turn faster than me. So why not just bait me into turn fighting him and then beat me that way? But I don't fall for it, right? But he's in the back of my mind now. He's in the back of my mind. So I continue gaining altitude, and then I notice that my boy in the P-51, Little Sweat, which is just quite the name for anybody anywhere, is going after this guy. Right? And the LA-7 sees this. Okay, so what he does is he turns. He does a wide turn going downward, trying to bait the P-51. Kind of like what he just did to try and bait me. He's trying to get us to turn fight him. But once again, right, the P-51, where is he? Little Sweat, where are you? With your funny-ass decals. He doesn't take the bait. He does not take the bait. Right? because he has nothing to gain. Now the LA-7 does attempt. He does attempt to get behind the P-51, and he does, but at over a kilometer away, right? You're not going to hit anybody, right? And the LA-7 is desperate. He tries to get a shot off, but there's just no way you're going to get that shot off, right? And he has two teammates coming in, and this is where I come in a second time, right? I'm heading towards them now because I see the chaos that is unfolding in front of me, right? With this LA-7, he's starting to be a little bit of a nuisance for another teammate. So I turn back towards him, but I do notice that there are two yaks in formation together right there, and I'm looking at their kilometers per hour, and I notice they're not facing me. They're heading towards, from the speed that they're going, and I assess this in real time, folks. I notice they're going towards my buddy over here, Little Sweat. Little Sweat is the man of the hour, okay? You got a lot of people coming towards you, right? But he's good. He knows what he's doing. He's a smart boy. He's smart. He's loyal. They're orienting themselves, and maybe they were in a squad together. I don't know. I know the Yaks were, but I'm talking about the LA-7 and the Yaks. They're going towards this guy, right? So I see this. I see the LA-7, but I see the most immediate threat are these two Yak 9s, and Yak 9s are no joke. They have a cannon, I think. Is it the Yak 9? I'm pretty sure the Yak 9 has a cannon right here. I don't know. They're really good at head-ons. All right. So I go over to help Little Sweat. The LA-7 breaks off. You can see it there. I kind of start turning towards him, but I see how far he's getting. I see his orientation. He's diving down on my teammates there that are low to the ground. I'm not going to help you if you're at the surface like that. I'm not going to burn all my altitude to help you. I'm sorry. Especially when there's more pressing matters like Yak 9s, you know. Because if I go down and I help these guys and we kill all these guys, we still have people above us now that have the altitude advantage. And the altitude advantage, folks, okay, if you don't learn anything from this video, just learn that the altitude advantage is everything. If you don't have that, you're donezos. So Little Sweat's heading towards them, and I'm finally like, okay, I need to break out on these Yaks, right? I see Little Sweat go in, right? I see him, and he goes in, and once these guys start shooting at him, right, they throw some rounds out, I think. We just saw some rounds a second ago. And they're both charging him, which is kind of crazy. This is something you never want to do. If you have a wingman, you know, somebody should be on somebody, and somebody should be on somebody else. Okay, but they're both charging this guy, and Little Sweat, he's no slouch. Okay, like I said earlier, he doesn't fall for the head-ons either. Instead, he does a little energy fighting, right? These guys try to turn towards him, right? And he decides to go up because he has the height advantage, he has the speed advantage. He doesn't need to pursue these guys. They're already dead. They're already dead, folks. So he opts to go up and go around, right? And he's going to get on their tail that way, either way. But he doesn't even need to do that because look at where I am. I'm right there in the middle of the fight. Folks, did you see that coming? We're going to go real slow on this one. This Yak 9, he was not paying attention. You don't want to be this guy here. We're going to go to his camera. You don't want to be this Yak 9. Okay, you don't want a 109 on your tail like this. So I've got big cannons. Throw some shots out. Jesus Lord, that was intense. That was violent. Let's get the free camera in there. I learned how to use the free camera in the original clip that I had recorded, but I didn't record any of it, so look at that break. Look at this damage. Boy, oh boy. Look at that damage. That's some cool attention to detail. I didn't know it looked like this up close. We're going to go back because that free camera is horrid. Slow down some more. Get some more chaos. Bam. And as soon as I see that, I break off. I'm going up. Right. As soon as I get that kill, I come out of my dive, and I get all my altitude I can get back, so we're not slowing down anymore. And you might be wondering, where's the other Yak 9? All right, he's running for the hills. He sees the danger. He sees that his boy just got freaking murked. And he's like, it's time to go now. right? P-51's on his ass. The KI-44, which I haven't even mentioned yet, he comes out of nowhere. He's diving on this guy. But unfortunately, the Yak-9 is right next to his base. And all the bases where you land at, where you repair your plane at, because that's where you go, they have AA guns, anti-aircraft guns, folks. And they're just no good. They're going to tear your ass up. They're going to tear you a new one. It's just no good. So, the KI-44, ooh, golly, that noise. He does dive on him, but eventually he breaks off because he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. So this Yak-9, he goes in for a landing. I don't know what happens to him. I don't remember. And I don't care. So I'm back up here, and this is when I'm assessing the ground. So I start realizing there's no one else, there's no enemy higher than me besides this B-25, which is a bomber. He's not going to come fight me. He's not a threat. Okay, I can deal with him later. All right, I have a limited amount of ammunition, a limited amount of fuel. So I'm going to save all that good stuff for the immediate threat, which is the rest of these fighters here on the ground. And if you recall, there were 3 109s on the ground here. And I think there's still one more alive. Oh, yeah, just barely alive. And look at that. Bam, see that? The LA-7. He just took out one of my boys, man. One of my boys, another 109. It's ridiculous, man. I'm hurt by this. I didn't notice it at the time. But he lights this guy up. Look how many freaking shots he's throwing out there after the kill. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary, man. He has a personal vendetta against 109s, and I will not stand for it. He did get the kill. Look at that. He did get him. That was the last 109. I'm now the sole survivor. Now, the other guy on the ground is the Spitfire. This is some good ASMR. This is some good ASMR. He's trying to turn fight this Zero. Don't ever. I know it says A6M2, but that's a Zero. That's what you call all Japanese planes. Raisin. I don't know how to say that. Don't ever turn fight a Japanese man. He's gonna get you. What's he shooting at? Oh, he's trying to get the LA-7. Damn. But he doesn't manage to get him. And there's an F4U that's pulling on him too. He's taking hits. He's getting double penetrated right now, folks, from both sides. It's just no bueno. It's done. Once you're this low to the ground, he has quite a bit of speed, but there's just so much to altitude advantage. So he takes some hits there. At this point, his engine is hit. He's trying to turn. Where did that Zero go? The Zero's right there. He's closing in on him. He's probably the one that gets the kill. And there's a P-51 after that. And you can see it here, but that's all oil stains, right? So his engine is damaged. He's not in a good position. He probably couldn't even fly back to base if he tried to. Not that matters. So this Zero has... Oh, he did hit him, I think. He could have got him, but he didn't. Poor Spitfire. This is so sad. The head-on is P-51. Oh, my goodness. And the LA-7 is right there. He got the kill. The LA-7 killed this guy too. Do you see that this guy is like a antagonist? Right? He's a menace to society, man. He's eliminating all my teammates. He's getting all the free kills, man. And I'm taking this to heart. This is hurting me. So now there's only 3 fighters on the team, right? All of us high up folks. We all, I think the KI at this point has a kill. We all have a kill each. Let's see. Oh, the KI has no kill yet. Oh, Little Sweat doesn't have a kill either. That's a wild story. But I do have a kill. And I have a personal vendetta against this guy. So, this is a little bit awkward, right? You have these fighters under you. Okay, and you can dive in and out of combat and they can't chase you. But if you're not careful, you burn all your energy, which is just essentially, I don't know, just all the power I have to get back in it, just get my altitude back up, all my speed, all my turning power, all that good jazz. If they equalize with me, I'm screwed. If they're faster than me, there's nothing I can do. Well, there's very few things I can do. So I try to assess who I want to dive on, and of course I'm going towards the LA-7. right? And I don't know what's wrong with this P-51 and F4U, but they just completely abandon this guy. They just abandon this guy. They go that way, and then I realize they're not turning around. So I dive down on the LA-7, and he knows I'm coming for him. He's got his eyeballs on me. He sees that both his teammates abandon his ass. They abandon his ass because the P-51 and the KI-44, I guess, are coming down and fighting those guys. But I'm fighting my own fight, right? I'm taking my time, you see. I'm not coming down that fast. I'm kind of taking my time. My speed is low. I drop my throttle. And then I go for a real dive, right? The LA-7, in proper LA-7 fashion, just turns. All he has to do is turn. And I cannot complete my dive without crashing or burning all my energy in the turn. So instead of continuing my dive, I just go back up. That's it. But I go up at such a stark angle to burn my energy. If I just turned, I wouldn't be able to catch up with this guy. Not at the angle that I was at, right? I was going way too fast. So instead of slowing down the normal way, the way you do it, it's energy fighting, folks. Energy fighting. Don't forget this. Energy fighting. I just barrel upward and turn towards him to burn all my fuel. Not all my fuel, sorry, but all my speed. Right? Now I'm behind him again. So what is he going to do? What is he going to do? You guessed it, folks. He's going to turn again. Now, I see this, right? And I forget what I do. I think I just do the same thing. I try to get some shots out. I try not to follow along too well. But he's going fast right now. Right? So I go up. And this is a common thing people do. He has enough energy. Right? He's going 375. I'm going 500. But he has enough energy to pull up on my ass, boy. So that's what he does. He comes up and he burns a lot of energy here. See, all I have to really do is turn, go up, and get out of there. And he's doing the same thing, but he has much less fuel. I keep saying fuel. I'm so sorry, folks. I'm dyslexic. Not really, but I wish I was. I could blame everything on that. So he's going. I mean, look at this angle and look at this speed. It just doesn't translate well. And I'm kind of going up to the side there, right? But he continues to chase me. So he goes up, right? He's trying to follow me, and he can turn so well. His plane can turn so well that he does briefly get on my ass, right? And maybe he could have got me here. I don't know. I don't think he's turning fast enough. But I'm not panicking, right? I see what's happening. And I know that I have more speed than him. I know I must have more speed than him because I came out of a dive, right? And he's just going from going full out, straight, to turning up towards me, right? So I don't panic. I just keep coming up. I keep coming up. So I don't freak out again. I don't freak out. I just keep going up. I just keep going up because I know that his speed is less than mine, right? Even if he has a lower speed of stalling, a higher speed of stalling, sorry. He's at 164 kilometers per hour right now. I'm at 254. My stall speed is like, I think 200 or something. So his stall threshold is lower than mine, right? But I know I have the energy advantage, so I don't panic. I don't turn. If I would have started turning here, he would have just got on my ass and everything would have been over. But I decided to go directly upward because he's committed to this chase. Right here, you see these smoke on his wings. That's how you know he's about to lose it. Now I have the same little lines here. So we're gonna just continue. So I go straight up, man, straight up on his ass, and he does not have the speed to continue, and he starts to stall. He's at 99 kilometers right now. His plane, right? We're gonna go into free cam and just back up. Maybe we can get. Ooh, I think we can get a nice view right here. So, I'm going to speed it. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Actually, we're going to get a little bit closer. I love this view. This is perfect. This is perfect. He's coming up. He's trying to chase me. He's trying to chase me out of that dive I did. And he's committed, man. He's so desperate to get me here because I have the advantage, and he knows that. He knows that now. So he has very little ability. He has very little chance to get me. So he tries to take any chance he can, but he kind of screws the pooch here, right? So this is normal. This is not normal speed, but it's half the speed. I'm still turning, right? I don't stall. I come back around. Now he stalls. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe this view did suck. I didn't know it. But his plane is involuntarily going down now, right? And now, bam, guess what? I come out of my roll, and I'm right on top of this guy, and we're so close to each other now. So not only did I get on his tail, but I closed the gap by baiting him into a stall. And he takes the bait. So we're going to go normal footage now. Now I'm on his ass. Now I'm lighting him up. I get some good hits in, man. Some really good hits. I don't know exactly what I damaged to him. Yeah, you can't look at the damage info, but I get some good hits there. And he is in full panic mode. So he's using, and you can see here, he's using his rudder in the back there. He's using his elevator and his ailerons, right? And he's in full panic mode. He's trying to turn. He's trying to dive. He's trying to do a whole bunch of things. But there's just really not much he can do. And he kind of throws himself into, and this is when I break off. He throws himself into a spin, right? Or maybe me damaging him did that. Who knows at this point, dude? Who gives a damn, bro? The point is, he's in a spin. He's lost control of his plane, man. This dude is sad, and he just bails the fuck out the plane. This dude just bails the fuck out the plane, bro. Can I point the camera up? Look at this, man. This should be a screenshot. I might have to take a screenshot of this guy. Beautiful face. Look at the panic. Look at the panic and the polygons in this guy's face. He's out, folks. He's out to lunch. He realized he did a uh-oh. Look at this. This might actually be a good screenshot if I can get my plane in it. I'm going to post a screenshot here now. I like this a lot, really. But yeah, I know it's just a typical energy fight kill, but this is the first time I've really been able to pull this off so successfully. And when it happened, I was just so damn proud of myself. Because I used to be the guy to just head on people all the damn time. But this time, I was like, man, you know what? We're going to try something a little bit different. There it is, folks. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. But most of all, I hope you enjoyed this video. And here's a nice little screenshot I took January 22nd of 2021. I took this screenshot of you getting a kill in the Stuka D5. I don't remember why, but I'm glad I took that screenshot. Now re-download this goddamn game, dog.